Hi, I'm Sue Boo bringing crafting to you, and today we are going to do the larger version of the Infinity pinwheel. So first of all, you will need a piece of DSP, and it will need to be 5 inches by 4.5. You are then going to score that at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch and 4 inch. And then we're going to need 12 pieces of card, all the same colour, and they are measuring 3.5 inches, but the width is 3.2 centimeters. So that, give you that again, it is 3.5 in length, and then the width is 4.2 centimeters. And then you'll need 12 of those, and then the DSP you will need 3 3/8 by, and that's inches, by 3.9 centimeters. Because of splitting the 5 inches down, that is why I've had to use centimeters, because what I did is I had to pull away from the 16th, so the 16th was just a little bit too big, so that's why it's in inches and centimeters. I don't normally work like that, but just to make the right size. So you will mount your DSP, so you need 12 pieces of DSP, which I've already done. I've mounted those onto my card. I have used Seaside Spray, and the card that the DSP that I've put on is the brand new in the celebrations. It's, I think it might be called Beautifully Pen, but it's the free DSP. I'll just double check the name for you. And this will be available when you spend £45 on products before Beautifully Pen. Yes, it's definitely called Beautifully Pen. And you've got this beautiful pattern, you've got the spotted pattern, you've got the wavy lines pattern, so it's all black and white, and then these like wave ones, and underneath you've got the flower one, and then the bigger flower one. So you've got all of those. Now you will also need pieces of just DSP, so they will need to measure 2 3/8 by 3.9 centimeters. So that again, 2 3/8 in inches and 3.9 in centimeters, and you will need 12 of those. Okay, so I'll bring those forward. I've got quite a lot because I think this is a really lovely card, and it's not that complicated to make. So I'll just move those out of the way. So as I say, we've got our DSP, and it's on the 4.5 side that you score down at your 1, your 2, your 3 and your 4. So now we're just going to fold those, and you're just going to decide which side you want facing in. So because I'm going to have the spotted facing in. So now you're just going to score and burnish, and just make sure that you have got it even. So when you are doing your folding, just make sure it's absolutely even. I'm going to turn that the other way, so making sure it's even, and then we'll do that. Okay, now how I do it, you're going to put your glue down this side and fold on top. Now I like to make sure that it goes both ways and that it's going to be even. So I'm going to put my glue down this side now. So when it stands up, the tower is 5 inches tall. So I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate that you've stopped by. Please press the notification button and subscribe so that you won't miss any future videos. Okay, so we're going to lap that over like that, but what I like to do is before the glue's completely dry, I like to keep going round and round like this to make sure that that is even all the way round. Okay, right, now I've mounted, as I say, already my patterns, and I'm going to just decide how I'm going to put them together. Now I've already made one using this beautiful paper. This is coming in the well, it's July to December catalogue, and it is Blackberry Beauty, I think, and it's gorgeous, absolutely stunning DSP. I think the owl reminds me a bit of Hagrid in Harry Potter, but it's absolutely stunning. This DSP really does all the hard work of decorating, and you don't really need to do anything with it apart from put your happy birthday on, etc. So I'm just going to pop that so I can see kind of what I've done regarding how I want to do it, because I liked that one the best. Right, so I'm going to put 2 of these going top and bottom, and then we're going to have one. I think I'll put the spotter to give it a relief on that one. So all I'm going to do is on my total 1 inch side, I'm going to just glue down. It doesn't matter if you go over at all. So I'm just going to glue on there and then bring up my piece. Make sure your pattern is the way you want it to be. And then you're just going to put that on so that the top is absolutely level with the top, and then make sure it's also level with the side. Okay, so there we go. And then the next one we put going the other way, so I'm just going to put the glue on that. Now you can do this flat, but I have found that it's quite easy to do it in the tower shape, and you can see clearly whether you've got it up to that edge or not. So that one this time, whoops, pick those dots up. This one is going to go the other way, and it's going to butt up exactly to the previous one. So if you can see, it's butting up exactly. Make sure that you have got that lined up with the edge completely there, and that it is butt up to that one. Okay, and then the last one, just put the glue on the last one, and that goes again the same way as the first one. And let's have a look. Yes, I think I'm happy with the flowers going that way. Yes, I am. So I'm just going to make sure that it's up to the edge and butt up against that one there. So I'm making sure it's at that edge completely. So now we're going to choose the next one. So I think I'm going to go for the two plain ones, and let's see, I'll have this one going in between them. Okay, so let's move those out of the way. And then now this is how it goes. So we put it so that the blank side is facing, so you're going to have the blank side facing and the pattern side on this. Now you're going to put the glue in the top half again, so like that, and that goes completely against the edge. So you want that going completely against the edge, and it's got to go against the edge there. So it's going against the edge on that one and against the edge there. Okay, and then just pop your glue behind that one. And then we're going to pop this completely. Doesn't matter which way what that one goes. So that's going to go behind there, and it's got to butt up to the edge. So it's butting up to this edge of this one, and it's butting up to the edge of this top one. Okay, so we've got the top there going, it's butt up, and the one going there. And then bring this one to go on the bottom. This goes on the bottom. And so that completely butts up there like that, making sure you've got it to the edge. So it's butting up to the edge. So that needs to come a bit closer to the edge there. So make sure it's on that edge and it's on that edge. Okay, so we come round to the next bit, and I want to do the opposite of this. So what I want to do is I want to stick the spotted ones now at the top. So the spotted ones are coming across, so that's going to be opposite there. So I'm going to bring my spotted ones in, and that comes, so the blank is showing to your pattern side, and this is going to go to your edge. So you're making sure that that's on your edge and it's up the top as well. And then we had, where's that one gone? Oh, it's another spotted one. Where's it gone? Okay, that's a good start. I've lost one of my pieces, so I'll have to where's that gone? Okay, I'll have to come back to that side. So I'm going to go over to this one, and I want to do the opposite of what I've got now. So that wants to be, I'm missing a few pieces, aren't I? think I've got that right. So that's there, and I should have two spotted, so I've got one spotted. That's one flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. So what have I done? I'm going to put this one here and here, and it's going to have the wavy line. Oh, this might be the one, right? I see what I've done. This one I can't quite do how I was doing it because I haven't got the matching pairs. I've got them all in here, but when I did this one I didn't bother doing matching ones. Whoops. So never mind, I know what I've done now. I'm missing no pieces. Right, so put those two there. That goes on there. So that one's got a spotted. So I'm going to put the wave on the bottom. So that's the way I'll have to do it. So sorry about that. Hope that's not confusing you too much. But I was going to repeat the pattern, and I will show you on my other one so you can see. So that one goes on there, and I will put a wavy one. So normally I do the centre one first. I should have done the centre one first actually. So I've thrown myself out with the not having the right ones and didn't double check. So that one goes butt up against the back of that, goes butt up against the side, and then this one should be butt up against the side and there. Sure it's not wonky. Come on. That's it. And then we'll put our last one in. So that, let's have a look. I will put that one in. So that one's going to be the middle one. That one's now going to be the top one. So I'll pop that in the top. So go. Okay. Let's do that. So that one's going to be the top one. So as I say, you could do all different patterns on this. Every one could be different. So you could do lots of different ones all across it. And I'll put that one in at the bottom. No, I want that one, don't I? That one's going to now be the bottom, and that's not going to be really how I wanted it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these so that they are all glued. Let's see. Now I think I'm going to have to change that one, aren't I? And I have to change that, because it's not going to look right when it's folded. What I'm going to do is I've got plenty more cut out. I'm going to show you this again, how to put them on, because I was meant to do this in a certain way and I'd not remembered to check which of the cards that were the non-matching ones. So I will show you again so that it's less confusing. So sorry about that. That one goes in there. Okay, so that butts up to there. Okay, right. Okay, so that's, I'm going to swap that one now and bring in another one. So we've done the folding. So I'm going to have the black bit on this one showing. So I'm going to just do this very quickly. It doesn't take long to do. So because all my pieces are prepared, it shouldn't take me long to catch it back up and show you again what I was trying to show you. So, okay. So again, all I'm doing is just putting those together, and then I just keep going round and round to make sure that they are all even. Okay. So that's all even. Right, so I'm going to doubly check that I've got two of each of these now. So that's a spare one. So let's double check. So I have got all these. Let me check. So I have got 4 of them. I have got 4 of them, I think. I've got 5 of them. Let's see, got 1 of those, got 4 of them, got 1, 2, 3, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 5 of that one, that's 6 of that one, and there. Right, so let's see, I want 3 each, so I've got 3 of those, 3 of those, this will work now, 3 of those, and 3 of those, and 3 of those, and 3 of those. Okay, I can move those out of the way, they're my spare ones. Okay, so we'll start again now. So what I'm going to do is decide on how I want it to go again. So I'm wanting to start off. So all I'm going to do, if you wanted to do it flat, you can do it like this. So if you want to do it flat, just put it down. And this one is just going to be butt up to the top and butt up to your fold. Now why I like to do it up, because when you bring that up it's not quite against the fold, and it's really important that it goes against that fold. So that's why I like to do it up in the air, so that it goes in the right place completely. Okay, so I'm going to choose, what did I do to choose to start with? Let's see. I did do the wavy lines, so I'm going to go back to the wavy lines. So I'm going to bring the wavy line one, so that's going to be butt up to the top, and then I want again this one, so you're making sure that this comes right up to this edge and it's going butt up to the top as well. Okay, so one's going that way. If you've got it down, you're just doing it like that. And then this one now, again, we're going to put that so it's butt up to that one, and then make sure it's coming right to the edge. Make sure it's even. Okay, right to the edge there. Okay. That's it. And then I'm going to turn it round, and what did I want next? I wanted I've lost where I was now. So let's go. I'm going to go with the spotted, so I'm going to bring the spotted in now. So the spotted's going to go at the top. So what I've actually got is 3 each of all the 6 designs. Of course, it's reverse the paper, so one side will be the spotted. I can't remember what, and the black in. So it seems to have a lighter side one side and a darker side the other. So that's level with the top, level with the side. And I'm going to put another spotted at the bottom, so I'm going to go for a dark one in the middle. So let's pull that, and that's going to be a dark one in the middle. So that's there. So the dark one in the middle. So once you've prepped all your pieces, and it doesn't really take that long to assemble, because now, as you know, I'm on my second one. There we go, and then I'm going to bring the spotted on this one. Okay, and so it's going to be butt up against the edge. So it's butt up against that edge there, and butt up against the one at the top as well. Okay, So I'm going to turn it round, and now what I want to do is the opposite. So this wants to go in my middle, but I want these two on the top and the bottom. So I'm going to bring that one there. And so make sure I get it the right way. So that's going to be there. So that's got to be put against that edge there. And then I want the flowered one in the middle. And put that one, making sure that that is put up against that. And that it's against that edge there. And then I bring my other one in now. So this is going to be on this one, and that's going to be put up against that one, and then just make sure it's up against your edge. Okay. Okay, and then my last one to put in. So I've got, what have I done there? I've done this right. I've perhaps got too many pieces now. So I'm going to bring the dark one in to go at the top. And no, I'm going to bring that dark one in to go at the top. So that one's going to go at the top. So I haven't used all the pieces here, have I? So we'll show you again when I've done it. So let's see, I've got the spotted, so I'm going to go for that piece in there, and then the opposite with the spotted, so I'm going to bring the spotted in here. So the spotted one is going to go in there. And then I want this one on here. Let's make sure that that one's there and that one's there. So I'll show you what I've used and what I've done in a minute. So just making sure that they're level. Okay, so I started with that one, so I've got the flowers with the spot in the middle, then I've gone to go in the spotted with the waves in the middle, then I've gone to go in the waves with the flowers in the middle, then I've gone to go in those two with the spotted in the middle. So that's how it's in. So you can do it any way you want, however you want. Let me just move these out of the way now. I didn't need those, I got too many, but I have done 4 sets. So what I do now is I press it down, and I'm looking, actually I did this a different way. I'm just going to see on this one now which way I did it. So I told you the size of these pieces that you need now. They were the 2 3/8 by 3 9 centimeters. And how I've worked this one out is I've looked at this pattern here, and I'm going to match that pattern. So I've cut a load of these out ready to do different ones. So I think I'll just separate them out and I can find them easier. Is that 1 or is that 2? That's 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is place that on there. So when you're looking at it, you can see that it looks the same. This worked quite nicely on the beauty one that I've done, the Blackberry Beauty, the stunning card. Now normally I put it on the DSP. I don't know why I've put it on the card. Well, I normally put it on the DSP. I think it's because I'm holding the card instead of popping it down. Okay, so you're just going to make sure you've got an equal increment all the way round and just put that one on there. Okay, so also what I did is these two here I've mirrored for the back two there. So I'm going to put these two on here so you can flatten it down and just put. So you can see how I mean that it's got a lighter side, so that's the back, and then the penned one is the front. And again, just make sure that you've got it equal increments all the way round, and I'm going to do that one on the bottom as well. So we'll go round. I hope that I'm in your shot all right. So I'm going to pop that, I don't know which way round I want it really. I think that way. I don't think actually it's got a way to do it. You just the paper just can go anywhere, I think, really. So when you're looking at the card like that, you can see that it follows through the pattern like that. Then I just went over there, and again I'm looking at the spotted going there, so we can even flatten this down. So this fits in a normal envelope. It is not bulky, and the reason it's not bulky is because of the DSP tower bit that I've mounted all my card onto, because you've got less bulk with it not being card there. So that one's going on there, and then I want the two, let's just make sure that it's not those two there. So be careful when you do this, hold it up, because you're wanting it to go at the back behind, so that when the card is stood up, that it's doing that. So don't think when you've got it flat that that's right putting that on. You've got to have it in its standing position to be able to see what needs going there. So let's see that one. And again, I don't think this paper is two directional, so I think you can stick it either way. So I'm going to just have yeah, that one's got some going up like the one in the centre. So we're just making sure it's got an equal increment all the way around. That's it easy. I'm not, well, it didn't play ball, so let's flatten it down to do it. So that's better. Okay, so that's there, and so I can work this flat down now because I know that I'm sticking these on there. So because it's this back one that makes it look like that. That one's got some going down on it. So just again, going to make sure I've got my even increments going round. There we go. So open your card back up so you can see. So you can see those patterns continuing and that pattern continuing. So I'm going to turn it, and this time I want the spots to go in the back, so I can flatten it now because I know that the spots need to go in the back. So put the spots at the back. I'll just double check, making sure that I've got that right. So yeah, in that position, the spots are going to go at the back. No. There we go, and then I want the spots again for the bottom. And the spots can go again at the bottom, making sure I've got that equal increment going all the way around. So I'm going to hold it up again so I can see that my spots are going to the back. So I need this paper going to the back there. So I can flatten that again and put this one on now. So that one can go at the back there. Okay, so we open it up again and look, so I've got the spots going down there, I've got that pattern going down there. I'm going to turn it again and I'm going to see that I need the wave patterns to be on the back there. So now I can flatten it because I know where I'm putting the wave pattern. So that's going down like that. That's it. And then we want another wave one for that. And that's going on there like that. Okay. Okay, and so we'll hold it up again and just check that all sides are now, nope, we've got one there, so we're going to see that that needs to have that pattern on there. So I'm going to flatten that out and put that one on there, and then we'll look again to see whether we've completed the pattern. I'll stick it that way. So there, got that. That's it, and there we go. So you can flatten it. So I'll just move my extra pieces now out of the way. So I've got plenty more to make up. So there we go. Right, so we've got, when it is like that, we've got the 4 spotters waves in the middle, and then we can put it like that, and we've got the spotted the waves and those, and then we can do it again, and we've got more of a black surface there going off and there. So you can decide on how you want the card to look in your envelope when you pull it out. Now I'm sure that I have, yes I have, I've made one up already. So on this one, look, I did it all odd. So I'd got quite a lot of the patterns in different forms. So you can do it any way you want. So this is quite random. And I've done it like that. So that one's opposite to there, that one's opposite to there, and that's the same. So that's kind of how I did this one. So if you look, that's the same as that, but I haven't done the opposites there and there. Then you take it round, and I have done the opposites going this way and the same there. So I've done it varying. So it doesn't really matter how you actually do it. You can do it any way you want to do it, really. And so I've got 2 different things going off, how you do it. Now I've done the decoration really for the blue card. So I've showed you how I did that. So I'm going to put the tower out of the way because all my assembly pieces are for this one. So really I ought to have matched this up, didn't I, really? So in this case, this is the one that I did pretty much like the original one that I photographed. So I'll bring my little bits back, sorry about this. and show you. So what I was doing was opposite. So this here I would take to being opposite there. So that one's going to go on there. So I'll try and speed this up. It would help if my glue bottle was a little bit fuller to actually speed this up. So is that going to work out? Because that shouldn't have two, so I can't. So it's opposite, isn't it? So that should go down there, I think that's right. So that one should go down there, I think, yeah, because it's opposite to that. So put it down without making sure that it was even. And then the opposite one, I want the spot now, I think. Let's see. That doing there. So yeah, I want the spot one. So I'll go for the spot one so that it mirrors that. Where's my spot ones? There we go. Got a spot one there, and I'll pop that there. Yeah, that's right. Pop the spot one there. So you can fast forward this when you're watching it so that you don't have to watch me glue two sets unless you were wanting to do it exactly like mine. And what did I do when I did that? Let's have a look. So I shouldn't have two wavy ones there, should I really? So I think I will carry on with a wavy one there and make this a bit different totally. So as I say, you can do it very, very random, and that's what I'm doing. Very, very random. So I'm letting that run there so that when you close the card, that you see the line run across, you see that the same, that the same. So we'll do this one's different now because we've got that running on there, that running on there. So I'm going to put that one on there, I think, and then we'll put the two running like that on there, so that makes it different again, because I can't do opposites, can I? Now I might do opposites actually. I might do opposites. So I shall put that on there. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'll put that on there, and these can go there and there. So that's what I'll do on this one. So flatten that down a bit, and I'll put these two here. So you're just going to make it your own. So however you want to decorate it. That one wants going there. And I will show you again the one that I've done in the Black Beauty before I go on to decorate it, so you can see different variations of it. So that's there, and then I was putting that one, I'm going to go to there. There we go. So that one actually, I've done them coming down a bit more, so I'll do that the same on this one. Okay, and then open that up, so we've got that looking like that. That's random, that's got spotted, and so I was going to go for the waves on that one to follow that waves through. So have I got another wave one? Yeah, I've got another wave one, so I'm going to put the waves to be seen. So that's now showing all the same there. And make sure I've got the right way. So when it's folded, it looks different again, you see. So that follows on, so it's got that running through it, and then it's got your waves at either side. So when you're looking at it like that, you can see it like that. When you're looking at that one, we haven't done that one, so we've got that. So we'll put the flowers on that one and that one, so they can go on that one and that one. So pop those down. So that can like that better that way. So I'll just pop that there, and then that one what's going on there. Oops. And then the leaves go up a bit, so I'll have them going up a bit on that one. There. So let's open it up. So I've got those going there, those going there. So I do want a spotted paper. So where's the spotted ones now? It's got spotted on it. That one's got the spotted on it. So put the, is that a spotted? No, that's not a spotted. I'll have to have this one. Oh, is that one? That'll do. So put the spotted one on. Go there. Just make sure it's got that equal increment, and just look what we want on there. So we're going to do it different again. So we're going to have that one go on there and that one go on there. So that runs through the theme there. So that's going equal increments all the way around there, and then there, and that one's going up this time. None of them are going up apart from that in the corner, so we'll have it like that. So let's see if we've achieved it now. So that looks like that. So we've got that theme going off there. On this one we've got that theme going off there. This one we've got more of the top and the bottom the same, and this one we've got the top and the bottom same. So you can have it like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. So any of those ways, that's why I call it an infinity, any of those ways you can have showing, and then you can have any way you want showing as you're doing it. Now I'll just go back to the black beauty, because I think this is absolutely stunning. So I did the same at the top and the bottoms on these because I think the paper is stunning. So I just did it like that. And then when it folds flat, it looks like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Pop that one out of the way, pop that one out of the way. Right, so now you've got to decide which of the ones you want as your front, and you can start to decorate. So I'm going to just cut out with my oval punch, and I'm just going to stamp the happy birthday or you're amazing. So I think actually I'm going to do those. So I'm going to get my two punches, and I've already got my block, and for my sentiments I'm using the counting sheep. So I've buried it now, and so I'm going to use you're amazing. So I'm going to fetch that one out, you're amazing, and just mount that up on my block. And I'm going to use the Seaside spray, so pull out my Seaside spray. It will be right down in my ink, isn't it? Okay, so the Seaside spray, so I'm just going to ink that up, and I've got some white scraps that I'm going to use. So just double check in your punch whether it is big enough. Yes, it is, so I'm happy with that. And let's pop that higher out of the way. So I'm just going to ink You're Amazing. Just tap to check whether I've got it inked up well, and then I'm going to just do that roughly in the middle. Happy with that. So I'm going to pull this down into here and just get that, and I'm happy. Punch that out, and then just get a scrap of the same colour card that you're using. Oh, sorry, I've just completely knocked the camera stand as I brought the cardstock forward. That's good. So just looking for scraps that I've got that might be that size. I don't want to use too bigger ones, so I want to keep using up scraps. No, I think that's just a little too short. That looks perfect, so let me pull that one. So I'm sure that one, so you just want your scrap and pop it in the top. There. So this is the oval punch that I'm using. It's in the annual catalogue, so just gonna put that on there. Usually I do the sentiments ahead of time, but I haven't today, sorry about that. So just get that positioned on there, and I think I'm going to go for it being on here. So I'm keeping my card flat, so I'm going to just put this on here because it's fairly plain. I'm going to brighten that up, just making sure that that's in the middle. Okay, so let me have a look where I've put my happy birthday and how I've decorated. Right, so just move those out of the way. So what I've done is I've cut out a load of the iconic dies. So I'm just going to use these. So I've used mint macaron, So Saffron, Highland Heather, that's it, and those are the 4 colours that I've used. So let me just pop that out of the way. So I've done various things. So this is an old leaf punch that we had, and it worked quite well. So I'm going to take that and just one of the flowers to put in there, and then I've got some centres that are just a punch, but any small flower that you've got. So just going to dot this on my leaves. Could do with this being upside down. Don't know whether my other one's actually fuller than this. Might just go and see. Save me. So I'm just putting dot on there and just kind of placing that on there, and I'm keeping everything flat. So just going to put a bit in the middle, and that can go like that on there. Just press it down, and then I've just got the middle bit, so just put a little bit on there, and then pop that little, so any little tiny flowers there's lots knocking about in different sets, so you'll have no trouble at all finding something. So something like that. And then the middle one, I've layered that up, so I have got Highland Heather one, and the same size. These are the larger of the flowers in the trio set, and I'm just going to put a couple of leaves. So we'll just put a couple of leaves together. I just put the glue on the bottom of these leaves, so make it glue can go about there, and then just glue these about there. Just put that on, some of them just coming out, and then again I'm going to put the darker one at the bottom. So that's my Highland Heather. I'm just going to pop that down, and then just do my So Saffron on top, and that I'm just gonna just put it in the middle so you get that there. And then just to top it off, I'm going to use, that's it, I'm going to use the Highland Heather one again in the middle. Okay, so just put that on there, and that can just fit on the top. I could put some more embellishments on if you want, but I think that's fine. And then for this bottom, I've used this lovely, I love this lovely sprig from the Iconic dies. I think it's beautiful, this. Very versatile to do for different projects. I'm just going to have to go and see if I've got more glue in another one, because I'm running out and it's driving me crazy now. So I'm just going to pop that at an angle on there. So, and I'm just going to see if I've got my other one. Yeah, there's a lot more glue in that one, so chuck that to the side. Okay, and then I have just got the medium of the flowers, so I'm going to take a medium and the medium one, and another, well actually these are the small ones, not the medium ones. So on the other one I did do different colours going down because they were quite similar colours, but because these are not the Highland Heather is a different colour to So Saffron, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to place these on the branch on there like that, and so randomly place them. And then again I'm just going to pick up those bit off me, I've got glue now sticking to me. I'm going to pick up my centre and just going to, so I'm not bothered if those come out of the centre of the flower or not. It doesn't really matter, those little dots, because I'm sticking my little flower on the top. Okay, so that's going to go on there, that's going to go on there. You could really use glue dots as well. That would be another thing that you could use with these. Now I'm hoping that that is glued enough to go on. So I then went over onto the next one. I don't want to stick it too far down because that glue's not dry, and so I did a couple here. Now what I've got is the nice fern from the Iconic Dies. I just did the little bottom bit, so what I'm doing is going to just cut that top bit of leaf off. So I've only got the bottom bit of leaf. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to put the flower on top like that. So I'll just get a bit of glue on either one of these. As I say, you could decorate with any of the flowers really. It doesn't have to be the Iconic Dies. I just thought that the Iconic Dies went really well with this. But any flowers that will fit on there. So I'm going to pop that there, and then bring a yellow one. So this is the largest of the trio of flowers. So gonna stick that on there, and then just put that in between. So just turn it round till it's right. You happy with it? On. I think got some glue going off on my hands. That will be fine. And then again, I will put a Highland Heather glue dot on the top of there. It can go on the top. That's it. And then we use a big spray. So I've got one of my sprays now, and I'm fighting with my wires now. So I've got my phone on charge, so I just put a dab just roughly on it, and that's going to go on the bottom there. So it's going to go round like that, and then I'll just stick a Highland Heather on the top here. And this time, so stick a Highland Heather on the top there, and this time we'll go the opposite. So I'm going to stick a saffron on here. So oops, jumping on me. There we go. And then I would stick something in the middle there. So to save time on the video, that would be where I stuck Time to Celebrate. So I would stick that, do exactly the same with cutting out the same colour background or the contrasting one and doing my oval punches. But to save time, I'm just going to move on. Now what I've done for you to put your greeting, I just cut out the rectangle posted for you it went with, so the punch, and I just put this in the bottom to put your to and from on there. And then again I'm putting the big leaves on here, so I'm doing the same as what I did before. So just pop that roughly in the middle, can be to one side, doesn't have to be in the dead centre. And again a Highland Heather flower is going on the top, and then a big one. So these are the largest flowers to stick on there, and that can just be Katie cornered with that. So I'm in a hurry, I'm not getting the Katie corners as well as what I want them to be. But no flower is the same, so it doesn't matter too much. And then of course we'll put a centre in the flower. So I've just kind of done these random so that you've got that on there. And then we go for another one of these branches. So just pick some bits of glue on it, just so it'll hold it down and get rid of your glue strings. Getting in a mess with my glue strings now. Tough. And I'm then going to put this one going the other way, so that can go down like that. And again, I'm going to put my 3 of my smallest flowers on, again in the yellow. Just randomly put them on your stalk. I'm going about there, and then I'm going up there. On, off you get. Go on, put a bit more glue on that. And then put your purple, your Highland Heather in the middle of them. So 1, 2, 3. So that can go in the middle there. In the middle there, and in the middle there. Okay, that's moved. Get back. Okay, and back to our leaf one down in this corner. We're just going to do it this way this time. Put that there, and then a large yellow one. I think I did a yellow one. Did I do a yellow one? Just need to see which one was it. Yeah, I did do a yellow one, so I want a yellow one. And go on there, and then in the centre I want my purple. So that's going to go there, and then go to the next one, and we want a sprig going down here. So put some bits of glue on random places, and that's gonna go down this time, closer to the bottom. And then which one did I do? The Highland Heather. So get a big Highland Heather. Just put rubber glue on that. It can go on there, and a yellow centre for this one. Oops. Go on, stop sticking to me and stick to the card. Right, in the middle I want one of my leaves. You could use any leaves, so it could be any flowers, any leaves you've got really. I'm just giving you an idea of how to decorate it. So I'm going to choose the largest of the Highland Heather on this one. Then I'm going to pick up the next size down, or the smaller one, and put that in the middle, and then oops, middle there, like that, and then a purple one to top it off. So the purple one to top it off there like that, and then another one of these. So remember, I cut this from the actual fern. Oops. So we'll put this. Let's put some spot of it on the bottom. This can come in here like this, and then we'll have Highland Heather again. So I'll put Highland Heather at the bottom. So that can go like that, and then on the top, so saffron, and just Katie corner these. Okay, Katie corner that, and then on the top we want a Highland Heather. So there we go. So that's it, back to the beginning. So this is how mine looks. So when it would be standing up, that would be what your recipient would see. So you could decorate more if you wanted to. You've got that angle then, and then that angle where you'd stick your greeting to and from, and then you've got that. So you could put more words on. Remember, I missed out one of my greetings that I said I would put, so I forgot that on that one. So I said I would put, no, it's not on that one, is it? What have I done? Where's it gone? Let's have a look. Oopsie daisy. It would be on that one. So that would be, oh yeah, it would be on that one. So I would stick like time to celebrate on that one as well, because that's like your verse on your card, and then that's your to and your fro. So I hope you liked that. So this is the Seaside spray version, and then of course I've got my original one that I did in Polish Pink and Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. So that's where you stick your verse. So that's the front. That would be the front, how you'd look at it. And of course, if you've got kind of that angle, people can put it like that when they're putting it up. So you've got all the different things showing. It can go at any angle, really. So going round. So that's how it is. And then really, if you remember to stick it with your happy birthday flat to put in your envelope, that's quite pretty. When you pull that out that says happy birthday, then pop it up and you'll see your different things all around. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think I'll stick that, let's stick it that way, and I'll just pop that one. Where's my happy birthday? You're amazing. I put on that one, so that's You're Amazing. And the one that I haven't done yet, it's that one that I want to be the front of that. So a bit difficult to show you, but they're the cards. And of course I made the smaller ones with the Penguin and Co, if you want to see those. But this actual card, dead easy to make really. You've just got to get your measurements right and then just stick them all in. So I hope you followed me on the video. If you want me to do another tutorial and try and slow it down even more, please let me know, and I will do another one to slow it down for you. But the beautiful cards, I can't stop making them. As you can see, I've got tons going off now. I've got another set to be able to make. I also love these. As I say, making these pinwheels. I just think they're fantastic cards, and I have, although I've not done anything with this is another one that is amazing with that paper, because it's absolutely fabulous. So black, this is coming out in the brand new mini catalogue. So thank you for watching today. Do appreciate that you stopped by. As I say, if you're not subscribed to me, please press the subscription button and the bell so you won't miss any videos. Thank you. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.